Hey guys, welcome back to 9mm Ridge. Today we brought back the SIG P322. It's just a nice looking 22 handgun. You can watch my first video on it from yesterday actually, where we did some testing and we had some malfunctions. Now I did do some very careful loading. I used the mag loader that was provided. I also did one by hand, so this one is by hand. That one's going to go in the firearm first. The second one, which is with the mag loader, that's going to go in my pocket, and we're going to test that one next. Now, I'm using Aguila to start with. This is the Super Extra Hollow Point Aguila. Typically, this runs good in all of my semi-automatic handguns, so shouldn't have any problem there. I also brought some Blazer and some Federal, just some range rounds, CCI Mini Mag, and then some more Armscore hollow points as well. And then we're going to do some shooting and see if it's going to have more problems or if it continues to have problems. So we're going to be very careful loading these mags today. I don't really think it was me yesterday. I was very careful. I do have the Taurus TX22 as well. I've shot thousands and thousands of rounds through this, and I know that these can dip when you're loading them. Kind of the same thing. And then you kind of have to hold it upside down and shake it so they're sticking out just perfect, like that. So let's get testing and see how well this gun performs. All right guys, we're going to get right into this. This is the Aguila, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but it's the Aguila Hollow Point 38 grain, and we're going to go for round two here, see how well this does. Put my safety glasses on. All right, we're ready to roll. Aguila, round two. Not bad. That was the hand-loaded magazine. All right, let's go for the assisted load. Comes with that little mag loader, which is pretty nice. It works really well, actually. I really like it. And just to show you that flared mag well, you can see that. It's really nice flared mag well. All right, this is the assisted load with the loader that is included in the box. All right, let's see what, if it failed to load there. I'm gonna drop the mag. There is one in the chamber. You see right there. Let me just put that in my pocket for a second. Okay. That looks like a light primer strike. Maybe not too bad there, but it is, yeah, it's fairly good actually. So we'll see. That could just be a bad round. It is 22 ammo, so it's not 9mm ammo. All right. So this is the assisted one that we did use the mag loader for. So let's try this again. Okay, so only one failure to fire. So it was a good strike, but just a bad round. That's unfortunate for me. I feel like, I don't know. This isn't going good for me so far. Let's get some more. Let's try the Federal, just the range ammo, and we'll go for that next. And actually, guys, I thought of something kind of fun here. So I have that round, same round that didn't go off in the SIG. I kind of wanted, just for testing's sake, we're going to put it in the Taurus TX22. Just the one, and see, will it go off in the Taurus? Was it just not striking it hard enough? Let's find out. All right, Taurus TX22. We'll see if it fires that same round. Well, there's that. Okay guys, I got the Federal, and it's actually the auto match. I said range ammo, it's auto match. I loaded it very, very carefully, and we're gonna try it out and see if it functions well in the SIG. I really want this SIG to work, because I'm a huge fan of SIG. I own multiple SIG guns, a lot of their carry guns, because they're really nice to carry. But we're going to try this out. Federal auto match. See how well it performs here. Well, that ran really good. Got one more mag of that, and then we'll move on to the next ammunition. Same thing, nicely and very carefully loaded. no issue with the Federal auto match. Next up, we'll go for the Armscore again. Okay guys, we got the Armscore. This is just a round nose. We'll see how that performs. I only had a couple problems with it yesterday. Let's find out. All right, first mag is good. Move on to the second mag. These are both very carefully loaded. Here we go. Woo! That's what I expected in my video from yesterday. So let's keep moving on. Let's go to the Winchester 333, my least favorite ammo. See if it'll run that now, because it seems to be running pretty good right now. All right, guys, we got the Winchester. Now this is 36 grain, so to be fair, this is a lighter grainage. It should run it still, theoretically. It is hollow point. The funny thing is, if you look at that, because of the smaller size bullet, I loaded it exactly the same as all my other mags so far. It does sit lower in there than, say, the Blazer, which I also brought out here. So you can see how that Blazer sits up higher, and you can see the tip of it quite a bit better versus that Winchester 333. I mean, there shouldn't be any difference, but because of the smaller grainage, we'll see if it runs. Did not run yesterday. Not very good at all. All right, here we go. Winchester 333 ammo. Here we go. All right, got my first failure there. Drop the mag. And let's see. Gotta find it. Okay, there it is. You can see the tip of it. Actually, how it just doesn't feed well. It's kind of smashed on the tip, and it did strike the edge just a little bit. Let's throw it in the Taurus, see if it fires. All right, got the Taurus. Gonna load that little sucker in there. Same bullet. It's got the smash tip on it. All right, here we go. All right, so there's that. Every time I get a failure, I'm gonna fire it with this Taurus. All right, let's finish off the rest of those. You can see there's just the rest left. All right, here we go. Same thing that happened yesterday. Now, this isn't a big deal. This ammo is not good ammo. It's not good quality ammo. CCI, Armscore are far, far better. So keep in mind, this is garbage ammo. I'm just curious, can it run it? It doesn't really run it. I think we should just give that one up. Because I'm sure it'll fire in the Taurus. It just doesn't run that great in the Taurus. Well, let's just fire off the rest just to see. Oh, see? Same thing. Every time it feeds it, it just literally pops it up. All right. Let's try another one. Okay, that one ran fine. All right, guys, don't run Winchester 333 or 555. They're the same round. They're just more in one box versus the other. All right, let's move on to the Blazer, also made from CCI. It's just a cheaper version. I have no doubt this should run just fine. Here we go. Blazer runs good. All right, let's try some more Armscore, see if we have any more failures. That's the only one that gives us a little bit of problems occasionally compared to CCI, so let's try that out again. Okay, we have the Armscore loaded back in there. Let's see how it runs. Here we go. All right, no problem with that mag on the Armscore. Now I have the CCI clean ammo, just like a polymer coated tip on there. Let's see if it runs that. I have not tried that yet. Here we go. It should run fine. All right, so it did fire, but it didn't fire, if you know what I mean. Okay. All right, here it is. It has a pretty good strike on it. Not terrible, but I don't know. Okay, so let's just run the rest of those through, see if maybe it's, you know, this is one sample, and I don't know, maybe this particular firearm just has problems. Every other review so far has been excellent, so we will see here. Let's run the rest of these. All right, it ran the rest of those just fine. Let's grab some more CCI mini mags and see how those run. All right, now we got the CCI mini mags. Those should run just fine, hopefully. Well, you know what? I think this one is officially just not working well. It did have a strike. Has a pretty good strike on it. Set that down. Has a pretty good strike on it. I think this one might have a bad something. I don't know, spring. I'm not sure. But it does have a fairly decent strike. You can see right there. I'll save that for the Taurus as well. And that is CCI Mini Mag. Okay, so let's put those back in. All right, ran the rest of that just fine. And now let's go for the CCI Blazer. Very cheap, but also runs very well typically. Here we go. All right, so that's that. Just for fun, I loaded up the Taurus with the Winchester 333. Let's see how that runs it. All right, Taurus, 16 rounds of the 333 Winchester, my least favorite ammo. We're going to shoot that out of the Taurus and see if it will function. Here we go. So same thing, that's just garbage ammo. It just sticks on your barrel and it just doesn't want to go in there. There we go, on the side of the barrel. So it still runs it better than the SIG, unfortunately. All right, let's try some more. We're just gonna keep running rounds to this until I feel like stopping. Okay, we're gonna run some of that Federal Auto Match through there again. I got 2 mags of that loaded up. Let's see how it performs. You know, the only thing we've had problems with so far is really the Winchester, of course. That's bound to happen. That stuff is garbage. And then really just failure to fires, not failure to feeds necessarily, but failure to actually fire. And I know 22 ammo does that, but this is a little bit abnormal in my opinion. I fired thousands and thousands of rounds throughout my videos with Glock and Taurus and Ruger. Never had this many issues, so it could just be this particular sample from SIG. It just has a problem, just this one. There could be more out there. There's not that many videos on YouTube yet, but we will find out as they get released. But let's just keep firing this. Let's do 2 more mags of this, and then we'll call it good for today. All right, so that one is failure to feed. Focus that in right there. You can see it just did not feed that through. Can't even push it. All right, so that's not really great. Let me set this down. And all right, so when it pushed it, okay, so this is what happened yesterday. I figured out why that dipped so bad yesterday. So when it flipped up, it actually pushed the rest of those rounds down. They were all sitting perfect until that round popped up and it actually pushed the rest down. So let's shake it, kind of like the Taurus. You kind of just barely loosen it up, shake it so those rounds go back out and they're sitting how they're supposed to, and we'll try to finish the rest of those off. Okay, next mag. Here we go, and just to show you, they are all seated perfectly in there. I was very, very careful with all these mags loading these. Here we go. Alright, well that one ran just fine. Guys, I'm not sure what to say. I really think it's just my particular firearm. I don't know how many others are affected by this problem. We shall see. I'll keep testing it and let you know. I might even contact Sig Sauer and see what the heck's going on, because I really have never ran into a problem. And you can check out my other videos. I ran into initially with the Taurus. That was when I realized you had to tip them up a little bit. That was 2 years ago. I've never had a problem with that gun ever since. I was very careful with this on my last video, and I was very, very meticulous and careful on this video today. All right, real quick before we go, I'm going to try 2 of the failed rounds one more time in the SIG just to see if they do work. That one was the CCI. This one also was a CCI. They both have strikes on the back, and we're going to see if those fire. So let's give it a try, just to see if it's possibly a round. All right, here we go. 2 rounds. All right, one fired, one did not. Let's see if that fires in the Taurus. Okay, where'd you go? There it is. All right, so it has actually 2 strikes on it there, 2 or so. So let's put it in the Taurus. I just want to see if it'll actually run in the Taurus. Here we go. Well, guys, thanks for watching this video. I'm going to keep testing this gun and seeing what's wrong with it. I will probably contact Sig Sauer. I don't think this thing is how it is supposed to, obviously, because they did not portray this gun to have this many problems, but that's okay. This is actually the first 22 I've had this many problems with, honestly. But thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. I love you guys. Stay safe, keep on shooting. Have a great day.